This is Chris, and you know me. We're at Aspen, Lake of the Woods. And Chris hasn't fallen out of the boat yet.
No, I haven't. I've been very good. Trying to be a happy angler.
I don't know why this isn't hitting like one thing about fishing. Fish move.
Been stick with this for a while. Excuse me. Good morning. I'm waking up.
I don't know. You should have got a hit on that almost immediately. Think. Oops. Okay. Go.
Mm.
Oh,
Gonna grub up.
you know what? I bet did too. That one already done it.
Blue rod.
Yeah, it's an American company.
Yay.
So this, when you do a tube, you push the jig head into the tube and then pop
Really?
it out. Yeah, and pop it out. And this way it becomes one with the tube.
Uh-huh.
Try that. Just right on that.
And just put it right in there.
Oh, it's starting to rain. Good figures. Weird day. It's a weird
It
day.
is a weird day.
It's a strange day.
And same thing, bank and back.
Yep. Bass ought to hit that thing. There you go. Wow. Big drops. Put the hat on. We've had the lightning storm over the mountains, and just sort of skirting us. But this little cell seems to have found us.
This is more of a jig type, correct?
Yeah. Bounce it off the bottom. Tubes work really good. And that's a shad looking tube. Heavily salted. Odorized. There it goes. Cell's lighting up. Yeah, the rest of the country is just like frying, and here we are in Oregon, and we got rain. We got 2 viewers. There we go. Sunfish King. It works. Okay. Have fun at work, Sunfish King. Yeah, me too. I'm at work too. This is it. It's where I work too.
Love it.
Uh,
I know the first time I was on the John Day when I fished with Gary. We got done. He said, "Hey, if you ever want to take a spot in the summer and guide, I'll be more than happy to put you on a boat." Well, thank you.
I looked up all the regulations for a guide.
Uh-huh.
I don't qualify.
Really?
I'm too sick.
Oh,
I'm disabled and I have too many health problems. And in order to be a guide, you have to pass, health exams, and you can't have what I have. So
right.
I can't be a guide. Oh, it's stupid.
So,
I think it's discrimination. I teach people how to fish all the time. Why can't a disabled person teach people how to fish? We're gonna go across the way. We're gonna go over to Boy Scout
Boy
area.
Scouts.
Yeah, just to the right of it, just to the north of it, actually is a really good bass spot. You're gonna work. You're not going. I'm going to throw a frog over there. Do you know how to do a bait caster?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. I guess
Oh,
I don't. I normally steelhead and stuff like that. When I the only rods I brought were for trout, except for a trolling rod. I brought a decent one, and because Gary, he's
he
all
likes the
about.
salmon.
Yeah, just I couldn't get Gary to get him to commit to doing some bass fishing. I brought all my shit.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't. I think we catch bass when we're at the lake in Placerville at their aunt and uncle's. I my biggest fish out of there is about 8 pounds.
Placerville's a nice area.
They live on. They live on Araby Lake. It's a private, semi-private lake.
Huh.
And,
Stock.
no, no. I'm telling you, there's so many freaking bass in that lake.
Well, the bass are. Yeah, that cell's gone.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful again. Um, bass are pretty much the only fish in this lake that breed. Um, and that a perch.
Yeah.
But the trout don't breed in this lake. The salmon, I mean, their spawn is fruitless. I mean, the crappie breed, but I'm thinking of another fish. German Browns don't. They were planted here as fingerlings. And these big German Browns that we catch are oh, they're just holy.
Yeah.
They're just really
10, they like the 10, 12 pounders up here.
oh yeah. And here, I mean, I got that 27 in it. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just get a square bill on you, right? Oh, there's a good one. Here's a good one. I've got so many bass on this square bill. It's a jointed one with the paddle tail.
Now see that?
Yeah.
That was.
It was a mispaint. I didn't think I messed up on the paint job on it, but the bass don't care.
Still.
They don't care. They don't care at all. They just sit. They don't say, "Oh, look, you messed up on the back on the
Yeah.
paint job."
Mike, what do you think you're doing? I was really hoping for that chartreuse today, but
That is a really cool bait. That one I've caught a ton of bass on. Roll it.
oh, not that much ice.
I know.
Look at that thing just back there having.
I know. It's a great bait. It dives 2 to 4 feet. Nifty little bait. Anything else? Oh yeah, we got more comments. I can attend to comments. You fish. I comment. Wishing I was fishing with you. Well, yeah. Yeah, I wish you were too, Sunfish. Ed, hi Mike, great to see you. Just wanted to let you know that I won one of your baits. Oh yeah. Yeah, no redemption. You got the trout glide bait. Really nice bait. So I painted that one real pretty. You're gonna love it. Fish it real, let it sink. Fish it real slow. Twitch it, and that jointed action will really kick in. I mean, it's really a beautiful bait, and I'm shocked that you guys all voted as one of the best baits because all those baits that Tony had on his YouTube channel was fantastic. Really was. I mean, there wasn't a bad one there. I voted for mine because I didn't think anybody else was going to vote for mine. But it won. It won, and he won. He ended up getting it, and it was a beautiful, 6-inch glide. Beautiful bait. In fact, looks like it's rendered. Looks like, although you have the trout pattern, the rainbow trout pattern. So, so anyway, that's the bait he got, and he got it in a rainbow trout pattern. This one has looks so cool in the water. That rainbow thing. Yeah, these are my large baits. I kind of went nuts. Look at this, my crappie pattern, my perch.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Looks like a perch.
Heck yeah.
That's a big old fish with it. Yeah, that's about the size of perch we actually catch here. So yeah, I've got a lot of this one. My artsy moment. Totally went artsy on that one. Masked off, painted a mask, painted it, and then I sort of bled I just dripped red on the yellow tail. But you know what? My best bait is an artsy bait. My best bait, and then I've got some spoons here that I painted. But yeah, these there's some really pretty. Yeah, there's a bass one. So just get one.
Maybe a weed or something.
Oh, they'll hit it. That's a great bait. I love that bait.
Surface crap. Yeah.
Oh, it's not that much out here. You don't even get much. I see people fishing out here, and it's like, there's not that much out here, people. Get closer to the shore. And I'll split the difference between them and the shore, and I'll be catching them every cast, and they're looking at me like,
Yeah.
you need to. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate it. Well, they are works of art. Basically, everything I painted here, which is 90% of these baits that I painted. And I'm going to be doing some ice fishing jigs, and they'll be glowing. So that glow.
Yeah.
Those are going to be great in ice fishing. Yep, those are going to be great. And then I've got a really nice selection, really cool ones coming this week. And
Yeah. Everybody said we'll have everything restocked on Friday.
yeah,
Because
I will.
my brother-in-law emptied out your wall. I should say John did, not Gary. Gary bought one, and then John had to buy 3 or 4, and then he said, "Chris, I need to buy you one," and he said he bought me one. I had already bought 2, and
Look,
so your wall's empty.
I know. It's so funny. One of the owners, Joel, he does the retail portion of the resort, and he goes. Do I ever see these orders before you put them up? I go, nope. I go, yeah. I go, do you need to? He goes, well. I go,
Keep it in inventory.
I go, everything I put on the wall sells. I go, so. I go, are you really displeased? And then I did those signature baits, really large, custom baits like that really big crappie one there. We sold for $50 each, and we sold out. I had made 3 of them, and we sold them for $50 each. So I looked at him. I says, he goes, did I order those? I go, well, you told me I made you one. And you said we could sell this, so I made 3. And I know we sold them. I go, you want me to make more? He goes, well, I guess so. Okay. I did order some beautiful, beautiful large blanks this week. So I think for the Christmas season, people go ahead and buy the signature series. And for the fishing derby, we'll have a lot of fishermen in here, and they'll probably buy the signature series. And because I put 3 hours or longer just painting it. There's layers upon layers upon layers of paint in order to make them look so
Right.
real.
Right.
They're really
What
pretty.
what an art.
Well, when Kathy met me, my wife, I was a starving artist. I mean, I was an airbrush artist, and that's what I did. And just
Cool.
I painted pictures for people. You know, all custom pictures and their color schemes, their designs, and I'd paint this beautiful picture for them, and they paid me.
Cool.
I was truly a starving artist back then. I was young and broke. And she married me. I can't believe it. I actually proposed to her in my broken down car while her dad was towing me. He was in the car with me to keep me company, and I proposed to her while being towed in my broken car, towed by her dad.
That is
I was 4. We were all, back then. It was the 80s. It was just, we were poor. I didn't make nothing. And then I ended up creating a nice career in retail and made a lot of money. And they were smart with it. They were
good.
smart with our money.
That
So,
was my thing.
well, when you're young, you want to spend it all.
Yeah.
And we were, we didn't start having kids till our 13th anniversary.
Oh,
We
okay.
looked at each other. So, okay, well, have a kid. Nope. We're getting to that point to where the bass are. So keep an eye on that.
It's still working. I must have picked it and just bumped by some.
Yeah, there's very little vegetation. There is some fish coming, so we're we'll be getting over to the bass area.
Just rub it up. So
We'll see if anything's in the lily pads.
it's not by a 2 feet, right?
Yep.
This thing about
Yeah, that's about right.
on.
Yeah, Kathy and I, we didn't want kids. We were happy being just a married couple. My second kid, after Rebecca was born, yeah, I didn't want another kid. And Kathy, for years, just, hounded me. And I said, nope, I'm happy. And she figured it out. Because if you agree to another kid, you could buy any car you want. I go, really? Yeah, you can buy any car you want. I said, I was working on a 69 Dodge Charger, restoring it.
Oh,
I
right.
go, I want to finish the Charger. He goes, okay. I said, all right. So my son's name is Russell Thomas, RT. He's named after the car. There's a 69 Dodge Charger RT. So Russell's initials is RT. That's how you came about, son. I was an expensive way. Like I wasn't going cheap.
Oh gosh, I was the drummer rock star in
Yeah.
high school. I was on homecoming board. I was pretty popular, and
I was nobody in high school.
that's,
I
I didn't go to one prom because they didn't.
yeah, I didn't either. But all these girls thought they dated me in high school. I said, no, I didn't date anybody in high school. I go to my 20-year reunion, and we had our 40 this year. And at my 20, everybody came up to me, Michael Feener, Michael Feener. I go, how do you guys remember me? I was a nobody in school. And they all said the same thing. It's your life. So, I was a gearhead. We had an auto shop. We had, 9 lifts. We had an engine rebuilding,
Right.
facility. I mean, we did everything. I was the heads guy. I could rebuild a head in 2 periods. I mean, reseat it, redo everything. It was perfect. Mill it down. And it was, we were gearheads. Nobody hung out with the auto club. I mean, it's just what we did. We built a dune buggy from scratch, and I mean, frame and all. Yeah, it was yeah.
That's
Cutting breaks, man. So much
I
fun.
really I was for me I was musician. I was actually making money playing my drums when I was 10.
Ah,
So I'm a natural talent. I will admit it. I've never had a lesson in my life.
my wife is a concert pianist.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So
I've met a lot of very famous people. Never made it.
yeah,
Never made it. Never did the big. When I got done, I came back third time and going down. I'd grown up with Terry, my wife. We all grown up together. She was the third one of the three that I dated. It's good. But she,
yeah. Yeah.
I,
My talent was always talking. That's why I became a salesman. And then I managed, and then I taught professional salespeople. And oh, here's my spot for lily pads. Yeah, let's see if anything pops. You never know. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. Let's see. These are the best frogs on earth. Made by a company. It's an American company also. It's called Thumper Baits, and they have the best hookup ratio.
really.
Yeah, it's just these baits are they mold their hooks into the body, and it's a real soft bait. It doesn't take on water until you catch a fish,
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
it is just the best bait. I mean, for logging. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a blow up. See if we can get a blow up. Like I said, it's these lily pads. Sometimes I took a young man that Connery was a subscriber to my channel over here, and it was blowing up left and right over here that day. It was awesome.
Really?
Oh, he was having such a good old time. Uh-oh. Y'all can do it. You can do it. That's what they're doing. They're working on the Boy Scout. Yep. Oh, there was a little blow up.
See, I saw
Yeah, it was just a little one. He was following it to the rim. That's sometimes what they do. They'll follow it to the open water.
Yeah, right. No, I just,
But he was just a little guy. He was just a little. So wasn't even big enough to swallow that.
I had one. I had one for about 8 seconds.
How much
Yeah.
fun was that?
Aerobee. And place. Even Gary will tell you it's probably the biggest fish you've ever seen out there. It literally came out of the water and it was like this.
Big old bucket mouth.
The first fish I ever
Oh,
caught out of there was with my
another little.
my little ultralight 5.5 foot sill star. The only reason it was 5.5 was my son broke the tip off before,
Well, a lot of ultralights are short.
so I put an eye another
They're trout rods.
yeah, and I was had 4 pound Berkeley, on it, and I cast it right up in with my top water popper, cast it right in front of the dock, and it just hit the water, boom. And this, dude, I could have put. I'm serious. I'm not shit. I could have put both my hands down.
Oh, I was like
That's
that German brown
That
that I
8 pounder.
caught. That German brown's mouth was massive. I'd never seen anything like it. So much fun. Lily pad fishing is probably the most exciting forms of fishing. It's just slow
Right,
stuff.
yeah, Clear Lake, like you said, I caught one.
Clear Lake's a nice lake.
Yeah,
Dog Lake's a good lily pad lake. That's a really good lily pad lake because they have lily pad islands on that lake, and the big bass are under them. That's a good lake.
so where's Dog Lake?
Dog Lake's just past Drew's Reservoir.
Drew's Reservoir, you said?
Drew's,
Drew's. Okay, that sounds.
yeah. And you just go past it a few miles, and it's a tiny little lake. They don't even allow motors on the boats. It's a tiny lake, but they have lots of good lily pads, and the bass are fantastic in that lake. It's not really blowing up like I want it to. I always test it. One more spot. All right.
Where are you guys today? Come on.
Why not? Well, you know what? There is a really good spot down this shore. I love. But just like everything, fish move. Okay, you gotta work over here. Come on. Let's see if anything can come out. Say hello. Toss it over by the docks there. There's got to be some bass underneath those docks. They'll hit that thing.
What's that little thing coming after it?
Oh, was there something on it?
My God. Gotta get-
Oh
maybe
no.
that's something trailing, dude.
Go over to the cover on the other side. There's a lot of cover over there. Usually cook something out over there. Because there's so many down logs and trees down there.
Yeah, man, I wanted to plant all here, still guys.
Yeah.
So we get those we don't all right, 6 months up at least. First cat. So that's true. Not about it.
No, it's beautiful. There you go. That's a good cast. I'll go between them. See if anything pops out. That's a beautiful bait in the water. Look at that thing. I've caught a bunch of stuff on that bait. There you go. Got to cook something out from under there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, something's gotta think about
Yeah. Few twitches. Let that thing change directions on you. Fast or tough today? That's pretty. I know we've had our little touches of rain, but this is perfect. Oh, nice cast. I know it. Perfect. Especially on one of my best baits. I blame you.
it. Yeah, gotta be the fisherman.
I blame you. Perfect cast. Let's go over here and see. Yeah, that's a good bait. It just looks great in the water. Sun's coming out. Maybe that'll help our fish a little bit. Shine on our baits. I never usually have a partner. I could have called it Terrible at Fishing Solo Effort channel, but today we got help. Oh, where the switchy wire? Oh, that explains it. Hooks are tangled. We do that. I guess I could put 12s on here, but they're 10s.
Do you want to switch me out or?
No,
No.
I mean, unless you want
No,
to.
no.
That's a good looking bait. I mean, it'll catch. It's just got, you just figure out its presentation. Along the docks there. There. Let's see if I can go with a tiny little guy. Catch this weeds. Right by that corner. These- Man, all right. We'll go over to this where this cover is more. Go where the logs are. 'Cause these docks are stupid.
Today.
Stupid. Look at that big old tree sticking out. It's always a good mark. Wow. That's a good spot. Let's see if we can hook something out of here. You know, tearing stuff. Yeah, sure does. $69 degrees. Warmed up at wood, just a touch. My goodness, I'm shocked that this lure has not picked up a couple fish right off the bat. Shocked. Shocked. And appalled. Shocked and appalled. You stupid. Man,
What do you mean by not kicking my bait?
no kidding. A guaranteed bait. You know what? We'll try this one. Here, the one with the tail spinner. Yeah, we've got a little depth here. Try that. Might have to just go plastics. You know, chatterbaits work really good usually.
Yeah, I just learned about those last week.
Oh, they're fantastic. Oh yeah, they're really good. Oh,
Jerry's go to Walmart, find me. Tried a couple of casts with it. Just trying to get used to it.
yeah, let them sink, activate the chatter, reel it in slow. Let's try this. Let's see if this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, and I didn't really want that.
Are you, which side is the line on? Uh, Reel it in slow so you can get it through. Of course. Yeah. Looks like you're doing okay. Like it's by. Yeah. Thread the needle on that.
That was definitely threading the needle.
Where's my bass?
You even marking anything down there?
No, not much. I don't see him. This hasn't been one of my hot spots this year. I mean, in the past years, it's always been a really good hot spot, but this year, for some reason, it hasn't.
I think with all this great cover and everything. What part of the lake was when your friend caught that?
It was down there,
What's that?
about split between us and the home. We're heading our way down there. It's a really good spot for smallmouth and largemouth. For some reason, there's a nice little drop off right at the shoreline. And yeah, they're tearing down that building there.
What is that?
Hmm.
Well, there's mine.
Yeah, everybody knows me here. I don't even wear a name badge. But people still know me.
I have that.
It does. I was raised by a single mother in bars. She was a bartender, and so my boisterous behavior comes from mom. She and I were when she was alive, we were a lot alike. We were a lot alike. I guess that's why people remember me from high school. Always the guy. I was always in the friend zone. I was shy too, around girls anyway.
Yeah, I was.
That's why I never dated in high school. And all these girls think they dated me in high school. It's like, no, you never dated me.
Going?
Yeah. I'm behind you. Just this is it, right along this one right here. Yeah, right along. Okay, you're on top of it. I'd bite it.
No doubt.
Beautiful lure in the water. The stripes, the green, the color is just. That's why it's usually a good attractant. Bring it in a little slower. Maybe it's the speed. Nice and easy. It's got good action even at slow rate. What's that?
Oh,
Fouled up. Ooh. that. The storm passed us. Give it a few twitches. I'm going to change directions. Usually, if you guess, I can tell if something's going to be successful. What? All right. Let me try this. I don't use these too often, but boy, they get good in the water. This is a mini glide bait.
Mini.
Yeah, you like that big one? This one's obviously. Fish is slow with twitches, and this thing swims. The jointed finesse bait, kind of crazy, but well, bought a few of these. Micro. This is a good time of day for fish too. Looks beautiful. There's a fish next to it. There's a fish next to it. Look at there's two of them next to it. They're perches. Right here. Look.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck to do.
Yeah, look, there's three perches right next to it. They don't know what to do with it. It's so funny. Three fish right there. They're like watching it like TV. What is it? I don't know.
It's not as exciting as Cheers, though.
Finding Nemo.
Oh, on your YouTube channel, you talked about you really like the Vanish.
Oh, the line.
Berkeley Vanish.
Yeah. Berkeley Vanish.
What was the one that you said breaks a lot?
Cast King. Cast King is the worst fishing line on earth. I have broken every one of their lines on casts.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they're terrible. because typically on your cast, especially with bait casting, you whip it. And
Yeah.
so there is an extremely amount of torque upon, on your cast.
Yeah.
But they're just not made well. I mean, they claim 12 braid, 12 strand, and this and that strand. Is like, this. It is because they were one of my sponsors at one time. And
Yeah, and I remember on your YouTube channel you talked about that.
yeah, I mean, they can make some good stuff. Their rods are decent. Some of their reels are good, and they just, but their line's terrible, and that's how they started their company was with their fishing line. Um,
Said Strike King?
Cast King.
Yes.
Now they've come out with a bait finesse reel that's $230, and they ripped off the design of the breaking of the Shimano Curado. They ripped it off, and okay, this is and they're loud. Everybody says it's overbraked. Everybody says it's overbraked. Oh, it's hung up on itself. Oh, there it goes. Let's see what this lipless does. Look at that thing. You got a big old nice. I know. But this is, we should have good uh, catching some big ones over here. Should have some nice hits over here.
Notice down on the south end of the lake,
There's a bunch on the south end. Yeah.
down there.
Well, a lot of vegetation.
Yeah.
But I like the lily pads down there when they're hitting.
Yeah, I was gonna say
But it's
that,
a 2 mile, it's 2 miles, so it takes me an hour to get down there, and after that cast we'll move. Where's my bass? I'm gonna go to this one spot. This one spot's really a good combo between smallies and large. I haven't seen any down here. Perch, but nice thing about this one, good clarity. You see the bottom. There's a really nice tree there. A good top water. Really nice log right there. Yeah, there's this one down here. This one here that is sort of got a little log sticking up and some other logs sticking up. Sort of mark the point. And then right at the shore is good go off. So you can fish from the bank all the way out. Yep. He's got those. A little girl's not freaking up. Yeah, social anxiety. And you know what's happening? That this coping seclusion thing that everybody did didn't help math. You know, it just didn't help math. And so kids were stuck at home doing whatever, and they didn't get social skills developed, and they kind of stuck. I mean, I don't know how this generation is going to come out of it. They're undereducated and socially challenged because of this the pandemic. Way behind. Some parents were really good. Like I was a lot of work. Yeah. Kathy is a smart one. You know, she just did on her own thing. And but it's just this, you know, but you can't. You can teach them the skill, the math and arithmetic. But you can't teach them social skills. That only happens when you're in crowd. I mean, homeschooling is good for some things and bad for others, and vice versa. I mean, I in my hometown we had to be tough. We literally had. I mean, I got a lot to fight with my brother. My brother was always tough. I mean, I was his big brothers, but I had to stand up. I'd fight anybody. I fought everybody. Yeah. All right, now we're into the good area. So let's see what happens. There's smallmouth and largemouth over here. We should catch them. Yeah, we do have some. Mhm.
I don't know how they give you different sizes of that. The emblem they show different sizes.
Yeah. Osprey overhead. Try this top one.
Going back to the tried tree.
Oh yeah. We'll see what happens. Some big ones under us. Down below us. They're here.
Sometimes I wonder if they just enjoy
You hide in. My front lights, I have they're Velcros. I can put them underneath at night and shine them down into the water. It helps. Okay, we're out of the area now. We're gonna have to move us over that. Probably anchor. This spot. Fish finders, seeing them. We just got to figure that out again. If all else fails, you throw a Ned rig. A Ned. Awesome. If we don't get anything on part base, we throw nets. And Ned, I have a make you see all the nets. There's a lot. Um, Ned rigs are sort of half a cent, and it's a mushroom head jig, so it drops vertically down, and it, yeah, well, right along the edge there, it drops off. So, all right, why don't you grab that anchor? Here you go. All right, good. Fish this way, left and right. They're here. They're here. Oh, did you get one?
As soon as it hit the water,
Good.
something attacked it.
You got it?
No, I don't believe so. But I mean, it hit the water, and I hadn't even had it. Oh, maybe it's a little tiny guy. Yeah.
Oh,
It
you
came off.
came off.
Yeah.
But, this is when they jump out right next to you and scare the daylight out of you. Sorry, guys. Is he still out, Gary?
Oh, I. Oh,
Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. Little guy. Oh, he came off. That was a smallmouth. He's just a little guy. I accidentally found this spot a few weeks ago. I was like, wow, this is a pretty good spot. Little small. You know, you put it down there. Gotta try nets. Try net.
Is that like NED for short, or is it
Yep.
like? Okay.
Yeah, it's just what it's called is a net. Right?
Interesting.
It's just half a Cinco is basically what they are. And you put them on these mushroom heads. Go down.
Uh,
We'll see. See if we hit it.
new.
Fishing is finding out the combination a lot of times, and
Yeah.
but Neds are one of those baits that, well, they always work. But a lot of fishermen don't have the patience for a Ned. And because you got to let them sit and you work them a little bit at a time. And it's a very slow fishing technique. It's also a finesse check technique, and it's just a lot of fishermen like an action bite, reaction bite to it. And on the bottom. Oh, you threaded the needle again, didn't you?
Well, what happened is the wind knocked that
Uh-huh.
line right.
It's always the wind.
So, there we go.
Oh, good, you got it. I'm gonna have to swim this one. So weedy. The lighter too. This is pretty good. Help me swim it. Really. We'll go Bruce. You know what? I have a ton of it. This Ned's little bug. Need a bug. I know. Well, we'll catch a fisherman.
They'll catch.
Yeah, catches a fisherman. But yeah, a lot of these in here are Neds, and
Never heard of called.
a Ned rig.
jig head and whatever.
Yeah,
It's
no.
it's a certain type. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a mushroom head. And it's designed to sort of sit on the bottom like this. Does that. We can swim it. See, these little smallies will take it. I like to hit it on the drop. So let's see. It's not the most exciting fishing, but it's nice and comfortable weather. Even the wind, the breeze is kind of warm. Yeah. They're swivel chairs. They are comfortable chairs, though. Yeah. Uh, this is true. Come on.
Yeah, delivered to the coach with no watch spots. That's the coach with Dallas Cowboys. No, I'm not Cowboys. That's basketball. San Antonio Spurs.
Uh-huh.
Better set. He's putting in a. He bought a condo. It was half of the top floor of the whole building down in.
Try this. Switch it out. Try this again. The tube.
Oh, okay.
Because smallies love tubes. So I think you'll do good with the tube. Also, the swank work really well. So
That's swank. That's interesting note.
yes, it
Keep
is.
keep it going to keep it.
Yep. And I've caught my personal best on swanks. Swim that little guy. Should hit a tube. I haven't even got a hit. What is going on with it? Got something on the top water.
I need that. Yeah.
Keep them well or
Well,
yes.
so
I told you the net is basically half a Senko. Oh, take a Senko. That's right. Basically what it is. Adjust its wing.
makes it color one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Main pump
Yeah.
used to be about as automatic as, you know.
Yep.
Your favorite color.
It does. And maybe it's because in the water it looks more natural. I don't know. But see that? That
Yeah.
should work, right?
Yeah.
I would bite it. Come on. Yeah, fish. Fish. Fish.
But
I know it.
these obvious things catch you without me throwing down.
Oh, shit. Are you stuck? All right. We can get
That bait, yeah, we'll probably have to go find considering it. What's that hook basically?
There he is. You got it. Nice thing about a boat. Boats and kayaks, you seem to get your big stuff. All right. Come on. Get it on the drop. Get it on the drop. What do I hear? Anchor caught. It's turning up. Oh, I'm stuck on a log too. I think we'll go top water. Hey, you want to pull that up? Keep an eye on it. I got tons of nets though, so I don't really worry too much about my nets. I got tons of nets. Another. There it is. Let's see it. Right on that log.
Down to it. Get off there, rascal. There we are.
All right, let's go top water again. Another here. Look. What is this? All right. So Ned didn't work. How was a Ned not working? All those spells, throw Ned. So let's do it. Guys, try this. I might bait with this. It's a wake bait. Real good weight too. There you are. Can't see. Yeah, I think it just wiggles like crazy.
Yeah.
Wiggles like crazy. And do a couple pops on it and get it to splash. Excited about it. Oh, nice tight cast there. fish. And keep fishing that. I need to figure out the combination. Get anything on it? Looks good on the water, don't it? That's a good looking bait. Bone color. Come on. I don't know what's going on over here. West side's not producing. Like the east side did.
Yeah. Hiding under the docks.
Yeah, we're in the middle of Rainbow Bay. Sit back there. We'll try the smallies over by the marina. Turned out to be a pretty morning, though.
I wasn't fishing too properly.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, I was off.
It happens.
Sometimes I just didn't look right.
Here, let's pull up anchor and we'll get you to pull something. So, oh, here. This is a fun one to troll. I'll pull with this one on the way over to the lake. All right, so I need different rod. Finesse is not going to work on that. Go with my medium. Pull up anchor. There, we'll shake that off. Yeah. There it goes. All right. It sure helps get interested. I'll get out here. Let's get out here to where we got some depth. Look at that thing. I shaded it like a brown trout. We'll see. It'll dive. All right, go ahead and throw yours off the neutral side. It's easy. Three. I'll wait. Get my feet back. Black piece of it. 15 feet here. We get one, it'll be big because these are large baits. Or we got an idiot little guy. All right, you know, it's 30 feet here, so. There we go. Let's see if we. Usually, I see a lot of trout out here.
Yeah, we normally there's coming right out through here.
Yep. $45. 50-foot columns. I see them like at 40 feet. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah, see those are trout, right?
35 feet down. Getting into that 50-foot column. There they
Yeah, and then we started marking a ton of them down on the 45, 46, 48.
Yeah, 40 feet deep.
Yeah, cooler water.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I went at 30 feet. Couple of them, so yeah. 50-foot columns. Where they're at. Oh yeah, just tighten it. Oh, what? Oh, okay. There you go.
Down there a little bit.
They're down 30, 35 feet right here. Pretty predictable. You can get your bait down there.
That's either the thermocline.
Well, yeah, that's sort of in the middle there. We're going to have an inversion. Your
Where the thermocline is.
Well, your thermocline's sort of separating the cold and warm water fish.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I see what you're saying.
it's your gap. So as we start an inversion, the thermocline will disappear, and then the cold and warm water fish will merge. They'll share the water column. But thermocline's sort of like that buffer between warm and cold water fish.
Gotcha. Okay.
And this lake usually sees an inversion this month, in about 2 weeks. And that's a lot of fun. But the inversion only happens over like 3 days, real quick.
You got to be right there to.
Well, you got to know. I mean, and last year it happened before the Derby, and George or Chuck, he always wins the Derby, and he caught like 3 trout last year. I told him before he went out, the inversion's already happened, Chuck. I go, they're not going to be where you usually go. And I was right. He's starting to understand that I know this lake pretty good, and but he's an excellent trout fisherman. I'm not I don't try for trout, so but look at all of them. I mean, 26, 30. I mean, they're just bunched up around this.
Yeah.
This bait that I've got right now should be going down that deep. So it'll be interesting. If I get a hit, it'll be a big giant trout. This one dies really. You never know. Sometimes they see it and come up to it. So even if you're at 20 feet, the 30 footers will probably see it. Yeah, see, we got some coming up to 25 feet now, so we might get it hit. It's 20-pound braid, so they ain't gonna break it.
That's what's fluting on that. Amazing. Like, same dynamic.
Less, yeah, less.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You see. Cool, but
Leader on it.
yeah.
Man, it's pretty right now.
But,
I'll see. Yeah, I think we got a renter out here. He's not in the northern part of the lake. Ain't nobody there. But he's got to be down there. Maybe is that he?
No, I had it open. We kind of open.
Okay, okay.
Well, he is me. I just both of all that. It might be. It might be good. I think it might be something out there. I saw him outside view of it.
I can see a top on it. So. There's probably few of us on the lake today.
I know it's pretty hard to miss them. So this lake is what, 2 miles long?
Well, it's 2 miles from here to the end, so it's about 2.5 miles long and about a mile wide at the point. So not a big lake, but it's a natural lake, and that's the plus to it. Unlike all these other lakes or reservoirs and man-made, they get drained real quick. And you go to Fish Lake right now, it's mud.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's just mud. It's 7 miles out, like because it's a reservoir. They don't have bass, so I never fish it.
Don't have bass down?
They don't have bass. Yeah,
Brown.
they have trout and salmon. That's its big plus.
Not coke.
Yeah.
You have kokanee in here too?
Kokanee is just a word for landlocked.
Landlocked. Is
So
that the word we were looking for earlier?
nope.
Okay.
No, they have Chinook kokanee. We have something else. Kokanee.
Mind if we hit the dock for a minute?
Not at all.
Geez, there may be a coffee.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, coffee would be good, wouldn't it? Get over there. There's a cluster.
Where it's at, all these.
Mm.
Oh Lord.
Probably a bunch of feeder fish around those. But yeah, there's some
Wow.
trout. 50-foot column. I tell people,
Right there, and
yep,
get on the 50 foot.
50 feet, 50 feet columns, and they're going to be bunched up in there. Just where they are. There's like people that think they can catch them from the bank right now. I said, well, you might. I mean, there might be a straggler once in a while, but you're not going to catch.
You trolling through there with your downrigger.
Yep.
About
You need a downrigger to get down into there. Thought about adding one to this boat. Perfect speed for a downrigger. Yeah, with the trolling motor, you just. But a good downrigger's $500.
Oh, really?
For a good one. You can get others for a couple hundred, but they're not that good. I wouldn't mind salmon fishing.
God, they are back.
Are
Yeah. All right.
Oh, they are.
Must have got hungry and decided to go to breakfast. Oh, it is what?
10:30, yeah.
Get ready for a break. How fast are we going? What, 1 or 2 miles an hour? 2.2.
2.3 miles an hour. My boat with this motor gets to 3.7.
Really?
Yeah, not going to win any speed contests. But this is. I mean, I relax when I fish, so it's like I said, it's all about I don't know the moment. It's the environment, the relaxation of it. And, you know, I'm not. I don't need 100 horsepower to zip across a lake to get to some place that might have a fish. I just sort of kick back, take it easy. Yeah, that's what I do. Nice. Yeah, coming up 6 feet. Bring that dude in, get it quick. They would go down about 20 feet, 25 feet. So then I put a rudder on my trolling motor. So these things don't steer very well without a rudder. So I actually added a rudder to that trolling motor. Yeah, just works better. Bull nose makes it. You just clamp it onto your trolling motor. You got a rudder. Oh, look at that. Picked up some vegetation down there. Yeah, look at that. That is a crazy looking lure.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Painted beautiful.
Toothpicks and Q-tips. That's how you make those dots. Q-tips and toothpicks. That's a neat bait. That's a neat bait.
Yeah. Did you want to switch back over to light stuff or for the?
Oh yeah, we have to go
Have to
small
be-
for the smallies. Here's the top speed. Here's that speed of 50. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 9, 10. Let's just go. Yeah, this is it. This is it. I could pull a rat on a stick. That's it. Put it on the duck. No, we can use me like these very good stuff. I put it behind George's storage. Howdy, how y'all doing? Yeah, we did okay on this side. The west side didn't produce anything, so seems like the fish like the east side too. Oh, that's nice little parking spot. That's my little parking spot right there. Where the mallard usually goes. Oh, no, actually, that's right there. Oh, there we go. Oh. People see me parking. What are you doing? Why parking? Why are you working? That works.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we got everything off? Good. Except well, that gets haven't thrown the power off.
Morning.
Morning.
How do you like your little fishing outfit?
You like it?
That is so cool. They are. There's a, I can't think of the brand off the top of my head.
Eagle.
That's a Seagull. There's one
Yeah.
that I've been seeing that I've been thinking about, but yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Well, I've owned one of those before. It lasted 15 years without ever a puncture, and it sold it as good as new.
Wow.
The new one, they added 2 chambers
Mm-hmm.
to each pontoon, where the old one was a single chamber.
Okay.
And they changed the decking a little bit. So,
Okay.
but
That's great.
I love having the stand-up bar in the back. Helps people read up the boat.
Yeah, I'll bet.
My fish finder, side imaging, my own battery.
Yeah, you
fast
got
days.
everything on that bad boy. You said
Pretty much.
even the lithium, so you can battery around for forever on that thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's my phone on. Still online. Probably thinking, oh, he left his club. So much for my YouTube channel.